meanders north of San Francisco. It has a colored history. Along the shores of Tamales Bay is a trove of history. Oyster markets, Nick's Cove, Tamales Bay, Tamales Town, and Bodega Bay. And yes, Ocean Roar. You mean you haven't heard of Ocean Roar? Madam Toastmaster, fellow Toastmasters and guests.
I distract him.
Ocean Roar was on the map. It was on the geodetic survey maps of years ago. It was a railroad stop, but it actually was abandoned, fell in disrepair, and in the early 50s, my grandfather bought it, and we got there. It was just taken over by the weeds. So we took and cleared it out. We fixed it up, cleared the weeds, restored the pump for the water, restored the tank, put in indoor plumbing. We even had a party line. Ours was ring number 1. If you wanted to make a call, you'd pick up the receiver and talk to the operator in Tamales, and she would place the call for you. That was the place we had. But it was full of color, because I would go up there during the summer for 1 week or 2, and I would have fun there. I would do all the things you could do in an outdoor place. I cut a 2-foot log in half with an axe. I did all kinds of things up there, but I also did other things. Down the road to the south is Nick's Cove. Nick Kochek was a good friend of ours, the owner. And we would rent a boat and go out either diving, or fishing. We could go swimming there. We had a lot of fun. I could tell you a myriad of stories about what we did at Nick's Cove. But that's enough for today. That's for another day. One thing now, Nick's Cove is open, and it has been revitalized as a restaurant and cabins. Did you know that Nick's Cove was even in an episode of James Bond? And we had to go back and see. So we did go up there and we saw that. So up to the north is Tamales Bay. Big town, 600 people. That includes the cows and the chickens. I learned to fish, dive, and just have fun there. I really enjoyed it, and I learned a lot from that area. Like I say, I'm an experienced diver. I dove for over 10 years. But Tamales Bay is where I learned the diving. I helped my grandfather. I helped my father do the plumbing. We did a lot of things up there for that. And I like to go back there in my thoughts because it's days that I enjoyed. And I'm sure that you have something of that nature too. I think we all have episodes in our growing up that we enjoy, that we can go back to and just sort of daydream through and really enjoy it. But I've also found out I can build new memories on new roads. California is full of roads and towns and things to explore, new adventures. I like those, and I can build those memories, and I can go back to those also. Because I've, 40 years, I guess, since I've been grown up, I go up to Kennedy Meadows, which is the foot of the Sonora Pass. That's another place that I have all kinds of new memories with people. We started out with a bunch of us men. Then we started bringing our sons up. And now they're bringing their sons up. And I think there's another one that's even brought his son up. So 4 generations. I bet you have good times somewhere. And I challenge you, go back there and refresh your memory, refresh your mind. Enjoy those times that you had when you were younger. And go out and find new roads to travel, new places to find memories and to build memories. And then also you can share those with your children and your grandchildren. Enjoy these times and make new ones. Madam Toastmaster.